Which one is heavier, 9 diamonds or a diamond block? Obviously, they're the same. Wait, what? Bro! Okay, how does this make sense? When I mine all these diamonds, I get 9 diamonds, which is literally the same as a diamond block. When I jump off the edge into this water, it breaks my fall like this. But then when I jump into water in a cauldron, it doesn't? Bro, how does that make sense? Now, obviously, the cauldron and water should be heavier than the cauldron, but they're the same. How does this make sense at all? Okay, when I come over here and drop all of these items onto turtle eggs, like gravel, anvil, sand, and even dripstone, even lava doesn't do anything. But then for some reason, my toes are enough to break it. All right, now which is heavier, a snow golem or a block of snow and a pumpkin? Bro, how are they the same? It literally takes 2 snow blocks and a pumpkin to make a snow golem. So that means only 1 snow block should be lighter. All right, now like if you think the pufferfish is heavier, and subscribe if you think the warden's gonna be heavier. All right, let's mine it. And bro, what? When I push the TNT down the ice like this, it goes all the way into the lava like that and explodes. Wait, what the heck? Why did it go off? Anyways, what's gonna happen when I get in this giant TNT ball and drop it all the way into this lava? Here, let's go ahead and grab our elytra like this and then fly up. Bro, this thing is actually so big, it's definitely gonna explode. Okay, let's go ahead and go up the stairs here, and then we can come up to the top and then mine in. Okay, down here I have all of my Lamborghinis. I also have my giant stack of miners, which I pay to go mine coal for me. And I also literally have all of my chests full of diamonds down here. And my toilet and my shower. Anyways, let's go to our ender chest, grab our scaffolding, and stack up like this. There we go. Then we can jump up here and mine the diamond that's holding everything up. Wait, bro, I forgot my pickaxe. Hold on, let me grab some from my chest and then craft a pickaxe like that. Okay, and now we can actually mine this thing down. And 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're falling. Wait, what the heck is happening? Wait, bro, we're floating? Which one's heavier, the ingredients for a bed or a bed? Bro, they have to be the same. Wait, what? Bro, why are the ingredients heavier? That literally makes no sense. You can make a bed out of these exact materials, so they should be the exact same. When I jump onto a slime block like this, it breaks my fall. But then when I jump onto an actual slime, I take damage. If the slime block breaks my fall, but the slime doesn't, you'd think the slime block is heavier, but no, the slime is heavier. How does that make sense? And I come over here to these villagers. I drop anvils on his head. I drop dripstone on his head. I drop sand on his head. I drop gravel on his head. Even lava doesn't do anything. I can drop a trident straight on his head and it doesn't do anything. But then when I throw a trident at him, he takes damage. Which one's heavier, an anvil or an iron golem? Obviously the iron golem, right? But no, an anvil's heavier. But an anvil only takes 3 iron blocks to craft, and an iron golem takes 4, bro. How does this make sense? Minecraft logic makes no sense. I light this portal and it works, but then for this one, I have to place the blocks there. Same thing with this one. I light the portal and it works. But then for the same one, a few blocks over, I have to place all of the blocks. When I drop an anvil on this flower, it breaks. But then when I drop another anvil on the flower, it doesn't. If I fill in all the eyes to the end portal like this, it doesn't light, and I have to manually place all of the blocks. But then when I do it with this one, it literally lights the entire end portal. When I throw an item in lava, it burns. But then when I throw this item in lava, it doesn't work. When I light this TNT, it doesn't explode. But then when I light this TNT, it does. And when I place water here, it flows to the nearest hole. But then when I place this water, it doesn't do anything, bro. How does this make sense? Can I fit through a fence? All right, let's see. Wait, what? Bro, how does this make sense? I'm literally smaller. Okay, what about the gap in this door? Wait, what? Okay, bro, this is so weird. What about under a bed? Oh, wait, it looks like I actually can fit under here. Let's go. Can I fit inside the hole in the pot? Bro, how can I fit in this but not in a door? Okay, can I fit through this saw blade? Bro, how does this make any sense? I'm literally walking through metal. What about in this copper block? Bro, how is literal air stopping me from going through this block? Okay, maybe I can fit in a beehive. Bro, this game makes no sense. Which one will save the villagers from lava? Okay, starting with wood. Let's put the villager inside and then break the block. There we go. Oh my gosh, he's falling. Bro, all the planks are burning. He's on fire. And oh, okay, yeah, he's cooked. Okay, what about a slime block? I feel like this is gonna be better. Let's go ahead and break it down. I wonder if it's gonna bounce. Well, I guess not. And oh, he's dead. Okay, obsidian has to work, bro. There's no way this doesn't save him from the lava. Come on. And oh my gosh, bro, he literally survived by standing on the outside. Okay, now what about TNT? For some reason, I feel like this isn't gonna work. Oh, okay, and yeah, oh my god. Okay, and finally we have a glass ball. Let's go ahead and drop him and see if this works. Okay, and yeah, he's dead. Obsidian wins. If you jump onto normal blocks, you can survive a fall of up to 23 blocks. However, if you jump onto beds, that number increases all the way to 45 blocks. If you jump onto nether vines and powdered snow, though, you can survive a fall from literally any height. By jumping on either hay bales or honey blocks, you can survive a fall of up to 128 blocks. If you jump on slime blocks though, as long as you don't crouch, that number increases to infinite blocks. And finally, if you jump onto an end portal, you can survive a fall of up to what the? By riding a happy ghast, you can reach a height of 10 blocks in 5 seconds. By going up a normal staircase, it takes a total of 3 seconds to reach the top. But if you go on the world's longest staircase, it takes 46 seconds to get to the top. By going on ladders, that time drops down to 10 seconds. With the super fast soul sand elevator, it only takes 1.3 seconds. The fastest way is on a camel with a saddle. And with the fastest stairs, it takes 1.1 seconds. Yo, diamonds, bro, let's go. All right, let's extend the bridge like that. There we go. Wait, what the heck? Why is the bridge falling? My house is all the way over there. Bro, I am not trying to walk that far. Let me just put down some obsidian, TNT, and a seat. And that should go right to our house. Oh my gosh, it's going way too far. Bro, finally a tree. I can get some logs for my... Wait, what? Bro, the tree. Why are you running away? Come back. Ooh, I see some diamonds. Okay, let's grab some blocks so we can pillar up. There we go. That should be enough blocks. And now we can build up and then wait, bro, what? Why is my pillar falling over? Bro, this game is so cooked. 5, 6, 7. Gotta finish up the ice bridge. Wait, why is it falling? Oh my god. Bro, I gotta pick Jamal or the diamonds? Well, of course I'm gonna pick Jamal, bro. I got you. No, wait, what the heck? Why is a platform? Oh my. All right, place a crafting table and make a netherite block. Bro, let's go. We're finally done. Bro, I'm gonna put it on my balcony so I can flex to everybody. Wait, what? Yo, my house. Bro, come back. What are you doing? House, bro, I'm sorry. Yo, there's a tree right there, bro. I've been looking for spruce wood forever. All right, let's mine the 2 here and then wait, what? Yo, why is it moving? What the? Oh, I don't like this game. Which one's heavier, an anvil or a feather? Okay, this should be pretty straightforward. What the heck? Why is the feather heavy? A copper door or the ingredients for a copper door? They should literally be the exact same amount of copper, so they should be the same. How does that make sense? All right, now a crafting table or 4 oak planks. We all know it takes 4 oak planks to make a crafting table, but for some reason, the oak planks are heavier. Now, an iron block or an iron block? Again, they should literally be the same, but for some reason, the iron block is heavier. How does that make sense? A TNT minecart or 5 iron and 1 TNT? Let's see which one's heavier. They should be the same, but okay, I give. All right, which one's heavier? Gold or gold? Let's see, and the gold is heavier. How does that make sense? All right, now an iron door or a regular door? I feel like the iron door is gonna be heavier. Yup, okay. That one actually makes sense. Now an iron golem or an iron golem? They should literally be the same, but for some reason, the materials to make it are heavier. All right, now 1 copper block or 9 copper ore? They should be the same because each of them takes 9 copper to make, but for some reason, the ore is heavier. A warden or 2 dirt blocks? Bro, if the dirt blocks are heavier than the warden, I don't... Okay, what the... So I can mine wood with a wooden pickaxe, copper with a copper pickaxe, iron with an iron pickaxe, and diamond with a diamond pickaxe. Even netherite with a netherite pickaxe. But for some reason, a gold pickaxe can't mine gold. This is because in real life, gold is one of the softest metals, and it literally can't mine itself. This makes sense. I can drop sand, anvils, and even dripstone on flowers, and for some reason, it doesn't break the whole time. But when I drop water on a flower, it breaks. This is because flowers break all falling block entities like torches, and water isn't a falling block entity. This makes sense. For some reason, when I put a literal anvil on a drip leaf, it doesn't fall. But then when I put a feather on a drip leaf, it falls. This is because the anvil is a block, not an item. And if you put the anvil item on a drip leaf, it falls. This makes sense.